First of all, thank you, Lad, for filming this. My Discord can't record audio for some reason. I have no idea. I can't hear, talk, or anything. It just keeps saying RTC connecting. Anyways, new rules for the Just Build series. First thing first, if you do not have Twitter, you could send me your submission through my Discord to Waitful from now on, from the next 23 Just Build series for the rest of the year. If you do Twitter, continue to do what you do. Hashtag WaitfulJB, your in-game name, and your prize. And you can only submit two submissions per Just Build It theme from now on. You can have a friend play with you in your Just Build It game to help you build, but only one of you will get the prize, not both of you. And the final rule, well, not rule, but how detail I'll add, if you play in a Just Build It game and you win the Just Build public game, you get bonus points. So, like GD Villa, he got point is 2 points. It's 2 points free. You can't take away from him. Now it's gonna be 3 points from now on. So if you win a Just Build game with proof, you gotta show proof. Can't be a private game. You have to tell me, and you'll get plus 3 points. That means a greater chance for you to win and get your prize. Anyways, at the end of the video, I'll show you who won, and congrats to them. See ya. Talk to you at the end of the video now.
Um, Personally, I've seen many Among Us's done, and honestly, I'm so tired of the Among Us memes, and this isn't anything personal to this thing. I'm gonna give for creativity a 1, and for the design, they have spent time making it like look presentable, so I'll give a 3 for that. Oh no. Shorky, no, please. Oh no. He's gonna hate me after this. Alright, so for creativity, like I said for the first one, like, I would put a 1, but I like that this one does depict the action in a scene, so for that I'll give it instead of a 1, I'll give it a 2. Alright, then if, in that case I'll give it a 3. I did not know it was Shorky, listen. If you're watching this, right? No hard feelings. Oh no, he's gonna hate me. I don't know. Right, and I like the design of it. I like it's a full Among Us, and also there's like a dead Among Us. I'll give that a 4. So that's what, a 7. Good job, and I feel bad for sure. I guess I like the fact that it's a different Among Us and that. So in that sense, I'll give it a 4. And I like the design, I guess, of the axolotl. Not too much, I guess. I'm not too hot on the design of the Steve Among Us, but so that means I'll give it a 3 for that as well. Good job, stuff. I'll say for creativity, I do like the design of the Endelotto, so I'll give that a 4. And I mean, the Among Us is also a decent Among Us, so I'll give it a 3. Good job.
TSG Helamin, Greg Flamestream, Rapper Bene and Maddie, GD Villa, Samar, GM19, British Chip, and Rapidex Chili, Fearless, Herb Tonoob, Lucas Muscardini, Heya, G, MVB, like EP Claw, Jeff Bob, and Jura.
I like the creativity, like it does have like a focal point, so not for that honestly, because I had like so much going on. I'll give that a 4. And everything looks well good, like there's like an imposter killing the yellow one while he's doing the wires. I like that. I think I'll give that another 4.
Little Mac Prime, Cameron, Coro, Kanik, Griffin, Stage, Gorbitch, Simfan, Peister, Bozos, Kathy, and Naripa.
Oh, good job.
Little Tub, Oakley, and Do. Soda, Veganashio, Irish Potato, Appreciate MC, Mike, Cobra.
I'll say the same as Swizzle. I like the design of it. So that's a 5. And again, creativity, it is a simple Among Us, and probably the next Among Us will probably get a 0 if I see the same one, but for this one, I'll give it a 1. So yeah.
Piglin Mafia, Jigster, Dandy Skiller, OSAGR, Septical Livery, DDXT,
Oh, good job, good job.
7, Flow, Noxy Phasey, then Vigi and Zircon, ZX Oxygen,
Okay. Personally, for creativity, it isn't Among Us, but I do like the addition of like the white mask with like a little glass effect to it, and also the knife. Being like it, they use like other blocks than like the I don't know, like because the previous submissions have only had like wool and all that for like the knife and other stuff, but I like that they use different blocks for this. It's a small touch, but for that, I'll give it a 2 for creativity. And for design, I quite like the overall feel of it. Like it's like a, I don't know, I like it. The feel is nice, so I'll give it a 4. So that's a 6.
Fearless Herb Tonoob, Lucas Muscardini, Heya G, MUB, like EP Gasclaw, Jeff Bob and your very Alkirock MCFC, Scoopy, and Lad Bene, Ryoto, Captain Swift, Ashley, Safiest Gimme, Kirby Scenery, Turbo.
Good job.
And I see
He's in the
Auto, the
lead.
Xbox Skyella, Pieces, Plushy, T-Man, Hikari, Floss, C-Man, and Koala, Server, Slender, Seanster, and Nerd, Knockings, and George.
Good lord, there's a lot going on there.
Okay, I'll say firstly creativity again. It's another Among Us, and that I mean it looks nice in that, but again we've seen many of these so far, and all that. So I'll give it a 2 for creativity. But the design, man, the whole like teeth with the knife, like you see, like they use like the dripstones for like the teeth. Like I don't know, that's really creative, and the blood dripping like that. Oh man, it like paints a scary picture. So for that, I'll give it a 5 out of 5.
Noxy Phasey, then Vigi and Zircon, ZX Oxygen, GZ Juice, Mad Salmon, Noxtail, Yusuke, Elmo, Xeon, Relito, Oreo, Cries, the Eurocat, Punches, and Surizin.
Good job. Oh god. What is that? I'll be honest, when I first saw this image, I just thought, man, Mike Wazowski has had some troubles in his day. Like, this is Mike Wazowski whenever he goes through the door and like he meets you. Like, imagine you're just like in your bed and you're looking at that. I like the design. Like, it's like actually real scary. Like again, Mike Wazowski in that. So I'll give that a 5. And because it's the first of its kind, it's like a different kind. Again, another 5. So that is a clear 10 out of 10. Honestly.
Fearless Herb Tonoob, Lucas Muscardini, Heya G, MUB, like EP Gasclaw, Jeff Bob and your very Alkirock MCFC, Scoopy, and Lad Bene, Ryoto, Captain Swift, Ashley, Safiest Gimme, Kirby Scenery, Turbo.
I'll say when I saw it, I just thought it's like a mean, scary pickle. That's just what it reminds me of. Yeah, a pickle. I mean, interesting design, like for creativity, we've seen it, so I'll just give it a 3 because again, it's different than the others. And for design, it's not really as scary as the previous one. I mean, I like that the tongue goes out a bit more, and it has... Okay, no, I'll give it a 4. So that's a 7.
And now, the creators of the Hive, brought to you by Waitful and Swizzle. Pontipoid Ices, Jason Icy, Aiken Put Kantar, Piglin Mafia, Jakester, Dandia Skiller, Oh It's AGR, Septical Livery, DDXT, Zila Energy 807.
Yeah, personally, I'll say when it comes to pixel arts, because, you know, the previous ones, so most of them were like in a 3D landscape, and that obviously requires more time than a pixel art, so just for that alone, like, and also because it's another Among Us, I'll just give that a 1. And the design is just a bit crowded for me, and it's just, I don't know, it's not like, it doesn't paint you a picture that makes sense. It's just like an Among Us run by dead bodies. I don't know, nothing too interesting. I'll just do another 1.
TSG Helamin, Greg Flamestream, Rapper Bene and Maddie, GD Villa, Samar, GM19, British Chip, and Rapid X Chili.
I'll say again, it's creative enough that it is like a whackable Among Us. I will say I do like the design of it, because like I like it has a bit of texture. I like the hair, like I like that. I'll give that a 4. And for that's for design. And for creativity, I guess it's creative enough. I'll say it's a 3. Yeah.
Little Mac Prime, Cameron, Koro, Kanik, Griffin, Sage, Gorbitch, Simfan, Pyster, Bozos, Kathy, and Aripa, Pharaoh's, Little Tub, Oakley, and Do, Soda, Veganashio, Irish Potato, Appreciate MC No Mike TV, Victoria, and Cobra. And now, the creators of the Hive. Brought to you
Honestly,
by Waithful and
I like
Swizzle.
that you were selling both of us on the on the build. But regardless of that, I like the creativity of it because, like, firstly, it's 3D. You can tell that they spent considerable amounts of time, like, even if it's 15 minutes, they spent a lot of time getting it right, and I like the outline. So for design, I'll say it's definitely a 5. And also for creativity, like, I mean, it is a Wadful Among Us, but I like the whole thing. I like that it has like little arms. I like that it has a present and a little cookie. Very creative. I think it's a 10.
Woven Jidar, Aiden Weiser, Phobin, Murpheus, and Arceus. Brandon Fight, and Arashi, Corrupted, MJ, Vikes, and Bingus. Creeper, Gober, Fibry, Axolox, Evident, Drasmo, Ekwan, and Pinguino. Tubbers, Neo, TK, and Fire, and Mazai, Hattery, Grown Kiliko.
For creativity, I don't know. I'll just give it. This is gonna sound really. I mean, I want to be harsh and say a 0 because it's another Red Among Us. But the only reason why I'm gonna say a 1 and why I'm gonna say on the design part a 4 is because, again, it is a 2D pixel art, and I'm guessing it's probably like not taken off the internet, but probably found somewhere we can just like copy off like the block structure of it. So that's why I'll say that.
Server Slender, Shawnster, and Nerd, Knockings, and George. Little Mac Prime, Cameron, Koro, Kanik, Griffin, Stage. Gorbitch, Simfan, Pyster, Bozos, Kathy, and Naripa. Pharaoh's Little Tub, Oakley, and Do. Soda, Veganashio, Irish Potato, Appreciate MC No Mike TV, Victoria, and Cobra. And now, the creators of the Hive. Brought to you by.
To be honest, the I'd win isn't selling me in good spirits, so I'll be honest. I don't like the use of terracotta because it just really makes it like just fall flat, like it doesn't at all stand out in any sense. So for creativity, because it's another Among Us, I'll just give it a 0. And for design, it's just so blocky that I'm just gonna give it another 0. I'm really sorry.
Peters and Liam and Bibsley and Shorky, Reknef and Oraluka, Kenneth through Bixel, Shrilo, Vader, Private, and Mega.
Oh no. Man, wait till you know that like half the people here are gonna hate me. Oh no.
Creeper, Gober, Fibry, Axolox, Evident, Drasmo, Ekwan, and Pinguino. Tubbers, Neo, TK, and Fire, and Mazai, Hattery, Grown Kiliko. TSG, Helamine, Greg, Flamestream, Rapper, Bene, and Maddie. GD, Villa, Samar, GM19, British Chip, and Rapidex Chili. Fearless, Herb, Tonoob, Lucas Muscardini, Heya, Makaper G. MUB, like EP Gasquad, and Jira.
Okay, I'll say. Right, I'll say personally I like the design. I mean, creativity, it is different. So creativity-wise, because I like the Creeper, I like little Alex and that, and it has a little bit of a scene, I'll give it a 4. And for design-wise, the Creeper actually does look pretty well. I don't know about the Alex. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know, it just doesn't look. The Alex doesn't look well, so I'm just gonna say a 3. That's a 7.
And now, the creators of the Hive, brought to you by Waithful and Swizzle. Pontipoid Dice is Jason Nicey, Aiken Put Guitar.
I like the okay. For creativity, again, it is a bit bland with the same-ish colored Among Us, but I guess like they have like different Among Uses and a little button or whatever to like. I like that the scene is like when you get to call out like the meeting and whatnot. So just for that alone, because it paints a lovely scene of that, I'm gonna give it a 5. And for design, I like the Among Us's. They're pretty standard as what they are, but I do like the texture that they added to the Deadly Among Us, the one that died, so I'll give that a 4.
TSG Helamine, Greg
Good job.
Flamestream, Rapper Bene, and Maddie. GD Villa, Samar, GM19, British Chip, and Rapidex Chili. Fearless Herb Tonoob, Lucas
Right,
Muscardini,
I'll say design-wise, it is a red Among Us, but I can tell it looks a bit different. It has a different feel to it than if it was like just a standardly built red Among Us. So I'll give it a 3 for that. And design-wise, I quite like the texturing done on it. I don't understand like what's the idea of like the particles around it, but I like it. I think it's another 3, so it's a 6 out of 10.
Little Mac Prime, Cameron, Koro, Kanik, Griffin, Stage. Gorbitch, Simfan, Peister, Bozos, Kathy, and Naripa.
Good
Pharaohs,
job.
Little Tub, Oakley, and Do. Soda, Veganashio, Irish Potato, Appreciate Tito, Mike, Tiva, Kayasu, Victorian, and Cobra. And now, the creators of the Hive, brought to you by Waithful and Swizzle.
So, I'm gonna start off with design. I really like the design of it. I like that there's been like considerable amount of time spent on making it. Like firstly, it's a massive 3D structure, and it's very detailed with the mouth, with the teeth and all that. Like it's like folding back, and it's like a toilet if you look at it in a different way. But I like that a lot of time, and the design actually looks really well done. Like I like it a lot, so I'll give it a 5. Now, for creativity, I have made a thing where I said about how, you know, one-colored Among Us are a bit blank. But I really like just how creative it is with like the massive, I don't know, big old mask, and also like the massive teeth. Like it has like depth inside of it. It really like scares you, right? It's really creative in that sense. So for that, I'll say that I'll give it a 5, which is a 10 out of 10.
Captain Swift actually safe against Give Me Kirby Scenery Turbo. Plushie Jukato, and I see it auto. The X-Mod Skyella. Pieces Plushie T-Man, Hikari, Floss, Seaman, and Koala. Server, Slender, Shawnster, and Nerd, Knockings, and George. Little Mac Prime, Cameron, Koro, Kanik, Griffin, Stage. Gorbitch, Simfan, Peister, Bozos, Kathy, and Naripa. Pharaohs, Little Tub, Oakley, and Do. Soda, Veganashio, Irish Potato, Appreciate Tito, Mike, Tiva, Kayasu, Victorian, and Cobra. And now, the creators of the Hive, brought to you by Waithful and Swizzle.
Okay, I'll say for design, right? I don't. It just looks like the gates of hell, like with that Among Us. Like it's like you're going down, like I don't know, whatever underworld this Among Us has. So I don't know why, but just for that image that I'm making for myself, and also I do like the fact that they have like little end rods for the teeth. I'll give that a 5. When it comes to creativity, I'll give it a solid 3. It's another Red Among Us, but it's a better Red Among Us.
Kenneth Rubixel, Shrilo, Vader, Private, and Mega. Woven, Jidar, Aiden, Weiser, Phobin, Murpheus, and Arceus. Burnified, and Arashi, Corrupted, MJ, Vikes, and Bingus. Creeper, Gober, Fibri, Axolox, Evident, Drasmo, Ekwan, and Pinguino. Tubbers, Catadneo, TK, and Fire, and Mazai, Hattery, Girl, and Kiliko. TSG, Helamine, Greg, Flamestream, Rapper, Bene, and Maddie. GD, Villa, Samar, GM19, British Chip, and Rapidex Chili. Fearless, Herb, Tonoob, Lucas Muscardini, Heya, Makaper G. MAB, like EP Gasclaw, Jeff Bob, and your very Alkirock MCFC, Scoopy, and Line Bennett,
Right.
Yodo.
Okay, I'll say, so there's some things I've noticed as well. One of the things I've noticed, design-wise, they actually have made a perfect circle. Like, I think that's something that I would give a point towards too, because I mean, anyone could have just built a table, but it wouldn't be a perfect circle, but because it is. And I do like the warning thing around it, like, the fact that they're trying to, I guess, make it look presentable and very well. I do like it. And the design-wise of the Among Us with the little present and the little arm on the button, I like it a lot. That's a clear 5 out of 5 for the design. Creativity-wise, I'll be honest, I'll give it a 4. I think it's good enough, but I don't know. Maybe something. It's very well. So yeah, 4. Yeah, it's a 9. It's a 9.
Energy 807, Flow, Noxy Phasey, then VG and Zircon, ZX Oxygen, GZ Juice, Mad Salmon, Noxtail, Yusuke, Elmo, Xeon, Lolita, Oreo, Cries,
Just to say a big congrats to Short Spacebar for winning this competition. They actually earned a lot of backlinks. So Short Spacebar, if you are watching this, please contact me through either your Twitter DMs or our Discord DMs. My Discord is Waithful. My Twitter, you already know my Twitter, hopefully, Waithful Monitor, with Monitor 2. Just comment me there and I'll get you the prizes. And GG to everyone else. Kirby, loved your build. GD Villa, build was pretty cute. Mr. Morbius, good job for second place. And from now on, if there's like a tie in the submissions, the person who gets the tie first, the tying number first, gets the prize. So like say Mr. Morbius and Kirby, they both got 29. In this case, Mr. Morbius would have won if Show or Spacebar did not get their 30. Anyways, you'll get your end backling as soon as I get that code. Bye bye. See you guys next Thursday on the 18th.